Last weekend, 25 games of Weekend League were played. We went 14-11. That just pains me saying that. It was one of the worst experiences of Madden in my life. I've said that about 1,000,000 times in the last few days. It was one of the worst experiences of Madden ever. We got our heads bashed in. We got our teeth knocked down our throats on several different occasions. Well, you know what? We had to do something. And oh boy, we have done that something. Over the past couple of days, the preparation has been more intense, more calculated, more focused than ever before. Because we cannot let what happened last week happen ever again. I will not let that happen. So without further ado, Weekend League Week 4. This is the lineup, the squad, the soldiers, the infantry that we will take to battle for 25 games this weekend. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed that very intense intro. Hopefully you guys are having a phenomenal day. Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Whoop, whoop. Party it up. It's Weekend League time once again. Weekend League has reared its ugly head at us once again. And like I said, I took it personally last week. And I've said this 1,000,000 times. It was one of the worst experiences Madden I've ever had. And we had to do something about it. Well, the first step is showing you guys the lineup. And then obviously the next step is putting this lineup into battle. Now before we get into it, one little thing that I have been doing, or that I know has been a trend so far for these lineup videos, is I like to change my abilities quite a bit. I changed them a lot after the first week, after the second week, and the trend has kept on going here for week number 3 of showing you guys the lineup, but actually week 4 of Weekend League. We made a bunch of ability changes, not necessarily player changes. So if you guys have watched these videos in the past couple of weeks or so, the players are pretty much the same. It's just the abilities is what we have changed, what feels like 1,000,000 times, so we can finally figure out if we have the Super Goon Squad. So without further ado, here is the lineup that we are going to be taking. First, starting off on offense. As you guys saw, mid-Weekend League last week, we ended up pulling the greatest quarterback to ever step foot on the virtual gridiron. That is Michael Vick. We pulled him out of a pack, back-to-back weeks that we have pulled a limited-time legend. Absolutely went apeshit. That video, I'll probably link that video down below in the description. Go watch that pack opening. It was insane. But we got Michael Vick. He has got the Escape Artist ability, which that is 3 ability points, 3 out of our 10. We get 10 ability points to spend. 3 of them are going on Michael Vick. So that's a pretty significant amount, as you can see by the rest of my players we have abilities on. The other players that we have abilities on are Brandon Cooks. We also picked up mid-Weekend League last week. We actually pulled him as well in a pack. That same pack opening as we pulled Michael Vick. We pulled Brandon Cooks. We also powered him up as well. Now, we gave him an ability. We gave him the Outside Apprentice ability, which gives him 4 additional hot routes when lined up outside. Now, you guys will see we're going to be running a brand new offense this Weekend League. This ability is only going to activate in certain situations. It's not going to be active all the time. He has to be lined up on the outside. But you'll see, for the most part, he won't be. with the offensive formation that we're running. But I have the outside apprentice ability on him because because I'm a mad scientist. And you'll find out why. So yeah, that's 2 ability points there. On the outside apprentice ability for Brandon Cooks, we still have Jermichael Finley. He's the best tight end in the game. One of the most reliable receivers still. It's really cool to see that he's doing well, and we still have tight end apprentice on him. And then we have abilities on our offensive tackles once again. Now, I've messed around with edge protector, and I messed around with post up, and now we have another new ability on our tackles in the form of the ability called All Day. This gets better protection. It gets frequent shed attempts. It sounds really good. On paper, it looks really good. It's going to be interesting to find out if it actually is good in game. So, I like it. I just don't know how it plays. Hopefully, my tackles are not going to be getting shedded like they usually are. Because Mitchell Schwartz, he's pretty bad. And hopefully this ability will help him out a ton. I hope. Fingers crossed. We demoted Work Done. He cost me a lot last week. He was fumbling left, right, and center. It felt like we had to demote him. And we promoted Run CMC Christian McCaffrey. We gave him the backfield master ability, which gives him 4 additional hot routes. Plus, it gives him better route running and catching from the backfield. So, I mean, they're virtually the same. I was just very upset with Work Done. That's why we got rid of him. Or we didn't get rid of him. We demoted him, and we promoted Christian McCaffrey. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Also, I lied. That's a lie. We got a new tight end, Dawson Knox. He is one of the new theme builders that just came out last week. And the reason why we got him is he is fast, and that's pretty much it. I don't really want to spend a lot on another tight end that's not going to be as important as Jermichael Finley. So that's why we have Dawson Knox. He will be starting in the new offense. So yeah, other than that, we still have Vick. We still have Jerry Rice. We still have Tyler Lockett returning kicks. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the offense. There's Lamar Jackson just chilling. I'm really, really glad we got Michael Vick. Lamar was honestly getting on my nerves way too much. So very, very glad we got Vick. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the offense. We got the same 3 interior linemen here. The same tackles. Hold on, it feels like I'm going to sneeze. There it is. But yeah, the same, pretty much all around. The same all around for the players, except the abilities have switched up a little bit. So now, over to the defense, where we have made huge changes. Now, the bench press ability, for those of you that don't know, is getting patched. The bench press ability is probably the best ability in the game. I don't have it on anybody because I'm going to be running a little bit something different on defense this weekend. I know we just fully dedicated ourselves into running completely new stuff. I told you, intense preparation. So this is what the defense is looking like. We'll show you guys with all the abilities. First, starting off with Mr. Adalius Thomas. We put edge threat on Adalius Thomas. Just felt like, I feel like with the defense that I'm going to be running, that he might eat. He might eat with edge threat. So that's why we have it on him. And then we have on all of our corners, and Tyrann Mathieu, acrobat. Just acrobat. No bench press. We have 6 acrobats on our field. Dre Bly, he is a new pickup, by the way. We got him at the end, or after Weekend League was complete. We got him. We still have Troy Vincent, Asante Samuel. We still have 90 overall prime time. And Denzel Ward here just chilling at CB5. Once again, all 5 of these guys will have the acrobat ability. So too will Tyrann Mathieu. And then we also have Jamal Adams, who has secure tackler. And we still have Robert Porcher, Justin Smith without abilities, I believe, for the first time. Charles Johnson. I mean, these guys don't really see the field too much. Leroy Glover. We actually traded in our team captain token. We had Ed McCaffrey, but now we have Leroy Glover. We got him up to a 91 overall. And then we still have the God himself, the best defensive player ever, Lawrence Taylor. And there's a reason why he is the second right outside linebacker instead of the first. And then we have Sam Mills and the Patrick Queen, Robert Quinn. They don't really play at all. Neither does neither does Von Miller, Minka Fitzpatrick, Troy Apke. They don't really see the field anymore as well. On special teams, we are also making a big-time upgrade at kicker. We are in the process of getting Morton Anderson. And the reason why we are getting Morton Anderson is because of the focused kicker ability. It gives him a slower kick meter than what it normally is, which is always very, very helpful. And I was just tired of having a really crappy kicker as well, so that's why we got big leg, big time, prime time Morton Anderson. And I'm sorry, I don't know why my laptop's doing this. It's very strange. I don't know why it keeps making that noise. I think my fan screwed up. But anyways, that is pretty much it. That is the lineup we are taking into battle with for 25 games of Weekend League. Thank you guys for tuning in. There will be more content coming this weekend. I just don't know what it's going to be. It might be gameplay. It might be pack openings. It's up in the air. I will cross that bridge when it comes, and I'll let you guys know. Follow me on Twitter if you have not. I'm a gold mine on Twitter, not gonna lie. I'm a gold mine on Twitter. A little selfish about that, but anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Stay safe, all that good jazz, and we'll see you soon. Until next time, I'm Steeler Sean. I'm signing out. Peace.